Assessment and Development Centre, on the day and afterwards. This video will explain what happens on the day, including who you'll meet, how you're assessed, and detail on the exercises. Where will your assessment centre take place? Your virtual room link will be sent to you up to 48 hours before your ADC. This will be a Teams link. All your exercises will take place inside this virtual room, and all the assessors, moderators, and day managers will be coming to you in this room. Therefore, there is no reason for you to leave your room over the day. When you are not in an exercise, feel free to turn your camera and microphone off. For security reasons, please turn your screen off if you leave your computer during any of the breaks throughout the day. Who will you meet on the day? The day manager. The day manager is there to make sure your day runs smoothly. They will be there to greet you in the morning and to support you with accessing all the preparatory information on the day. They are also there to support you with any technical questions you might have. Throughout the day, a day manager will be coming into your virtual room to allow you to access the materials to review before certain exercises. The times at which you will be given access is marked on your timetable. If for any reason you can't access the Government Commercial College platform on the day, do not worry. Let your day manager know at the beginning of the day, and they will make sure that you have that access. Please don't worry if you have any technical issues over the day. You are not being assessed on your technical prowess, and the day manager will be there to support you to resolve these. The moderator. The moderator is responsible for overseeing the assessment process, and the assessors, and ensuring consistency against the British Psychological Society standards on assessment centre design and delivery. Throughout the assessment centre, they may observe one or more of your exercises. They will observe for either part or the whole of an exercise. Their camera and microphone will be turned off throughout. They are there to observe the assessor, not assess you. At the end of the ADC, the moderator will conduct a moderation meeting with all of the assessors. This is where they will discuss the scores and comments for each individual and ensure that assessments are robust, evidence-based, and valid. The assessors. The assessors are all senior commercial experts from both within and outside of government. They have all been trained in assessment best practices. You will meet a different assessor in each exercise across your day. The assessors will take notes throughout the exercises. This is in addition to engaging in conversation with you and following their script. They may not always be able to maintain eye contact, but they will be listening and making notes on their observations. Please do not let this put you off. The assessment process is evidence-based. Assessors will only assess you on what you say and do. Assessors are trained to get the best from you, which means that they may challenge your proposal or decisions as part of their role, or probe you for more information. It's helpful to note that assessors are not given any information about your experience to date. They are not given access to your CV or information about the role you might be applying for. How are you assessed? You are assessed against the 8 attributes. These attributes are detailed in the ADC brochure. The 8 attributes are assessed in 4 different exercises during the day. You will have 2 opportunities to evidence all the judgment and leadership attributes across the day. The exercises, judgment and leadership interview. In the judgment and leadership interview, you will answer competency-based questions on 4 of the 8 attributes. The questions are standardized and based on the attributes. Remember to respond in the first person using I instead of we. You may refer to any interview preparation notes you've made. Remember to focus your response on the attribute being assessed, detailing clear challenges, actions, and outcomes. You may wish to use a structured response such as STAR, situation, task, action, result. Peer-to-peer and supplier meetings. Before the peer and supplier role plays, you will be given an information pack. This may contain information such as reports, news articles, financial data, or emails, and time to prepare for 2 meetings, a peer-to-peer meeting and a supplier meeting. Engage as you normally would do. Critically review all of the information to inform your commercial decisions, and take time to read the instructions given at the beginning of the brief to ensure you understand what is expected of the meeting and the attributes being assessed. Following the prep time, you will have 2 individual meetings, first a peer-to-peer meeting, and then the supplier meeting. The assessors will arrive in the character in your virtual room for both meetings. Case study. In the case study exercise, you will have time to review a range of information from a variety of sources. This may contain information such as reports, news articles, financial data, or emails. Following the review, you will attend a meeting with a senior stakeholder. During the meeting, you will give a verbal briefing, followed by a Q&A. The assessor will arrive in character in your virtual room. Technical interview. The technical interview will be assessed against the 4 areas of the commercial life cycle. 1 question per technical area. A. Strategy and policy development. B. Understanding needs and sourcing options. C. Procurement process. And D. Contract and supply management. To prepare for this interview, please refer to the people standards, where each of these has a table which sets out what good looks like at each assessment level. This is another competency-based interview, so a structured response may be helpful. You may refer to your notes and use the same examples you gave in the judgment and leadership interview, ensuring that your responses are aligned to the technical areas being assessed. You are allowed to answer the questions in the order of your choosing. For specific information on the exercise timings, please refer to your timetable for the day, which can be found on the GCC. Your report. Following your assessment centre, your report will be reviewed and finalised and will be sent to you 5 working days after your assessment centre, 1 calendar week. You may receive your report directly, or this may come via your recruitment contact, depending on the reason you attended the assessment centre. If you would like to get in touch with us, or you have any questions, please email us at gcfdevelopmentcentre@cabinetoffice.gov.uk.